going for repair.
Border. Right here, border, on this side.
Wow, nice swordsman, bro. You're bad.
Sword spam, bro.
Turn around and
It's a
play,
pirate game,
bitch.
get over it.
Shut your dog.
Dude getting all salty. People get mad at me saying like, oh, why are you so against double gunners? You're just not good at the game. I think the way they need to balance it is if you're going to have two guns, then there needs to be a delay between switching between them. Similar to like in Fortnite, you know, if you have two shotguns, there's a delay between them. People get mad like saying like that they think that I just want them to do like you could only have a sword and one gun. I wouldn't hate that idea. That's not what I'm pushing for. I'd rather them just put like a delay between the two. And I think the blunderbuss needs to be nerfed because it should not be a one shotgun.
Yes, but here, so
yeah,
I think one sword and one gun would be the most preferable. You know,
that's how I think it should be, but that's just me.
Yeah. But if you do two guns, I think what it should do is if you switch to your second gun, not only should it have a slower time to take it out, you should have to fully reload that weapon.
That could work.
That to me makes the most sense, especially if they're trying to go with the idea of it being like a powdered weapon that needs to be packed down. Right?
Yeah. Well, you do have to reload at least the sniper and the blunderbuss every time. And the pistol has a pretty short reload, that's why I like it, but the blunderbuss and the sniper, you do have to take time to reload.
No, in between switching two, or
not between switching between the two, but just after each shot.
You know, after each shot, yes, but I'm saying in between every time you switch to it, I think would make sense. Like if you tried to do the double gun thing, like switching to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think a delay would work. I don't know. I like how they do it in Fortnite, where after you take a shot, there's a delay. You can't switch between them for like I think it's like a second or two. It's not even that long, but
yeah, but it makes the difference. It's the thing, because in Fortnite, like if you looked at old clips of double pump, it was absurd.
Well, there's also the problem if you remember with the pump back then, like you could shoot someone with a pump shotgun from like super far away. Like it was basically an assault rifle and everything.
Yeah,
Jvar's saying that the slowing it down would kill the dynamic nature of PvP. It'll work perfectly fine, but it helps discourage like bad behavior that's like not fair to the players.
Okay, my 2 cents on it, if you're saying that it's slow, like if you're not seeing combat a lot, I mean, again, there's plenty of games that you're going to be watching. Any battle royale game or any like open game like this, you're not going to be seeing combat 24/7. But there's plenty of like instances where they're going to find a way to try to slow down, you know, something. Like just like Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, which is exact polar opposite of this.
Yeah.
Right. But there is, you know, if I try to switch weapons in that game, there is a delay between me trying to switch this weapon. It's going to take me a longer time to get it out. Then again, there's other reasons with Tarkov with certain things I don't like, especially reload time. Reload time in Tarkov is like painfully slow. But I understand they're trying to balance the game. But
well, it also makes sense too. Like if you think about like in real life, you're not going to be able to like whip out a sniper and pistol like super quick. Like it takes a second or two to get it out. And,
yeah,
I don't know.
like if you're unholstering a sidearm, yes, that like I could see the switch time to a sidearm isn't bad because if you're
like these guys are pulling. Usually they pull out a blunderbuss and a sniper. Is usually the combo I see people doing.
Yeah, but if you're pulling out a long arm at the same speed as your sidearm, that's problematic.
Exactly.
That's what I'm getting at. I think there should be like some sort of delay.
Yeah. I guess conclusions. I'm not against double gunning, but it definitely is not balanced at all. And if you're someone that's trying to actually play a pirate game using a sword, you're at a disadvantage if you encounter people that act like that, especially if, like for us, we're working together, right? But we were still going up against a crew of 3, and when I was spawning in, I had 3 people all like double gunning me, that means that's what 6 bullets all shooting at me at basically the same time. There's no way I can get through that.
Not only that, I mean, I would spawn in and just die. Like, there's no spawn protection as far as I know either at the same time.
Yeah, that was what was happening. And you want to know what's another terrible problem that Sea of Thieves has? And they actually talked about this in the podcast this morning. Sometimes, a lot of times, you'll be spawning in and your screen will be black, but they see you in the world before you even see yourself.
Interesting.
So they see where you're spawning in and they just start killing you, and then you're dead when you like pop up. Javar said, and then there's players who are just really good no matter what limitations you put in. Javar, I think you're missing the point. Like, we're not saying that, like, those guys, they were fine. I think they're probably pretty good. We didn't really get to fight them for too long for me to tell too well, but they're at least pretty decent. My problem is double gunning should have never been like that. And I don't think the developers ever intended it to be that way. Like, I feel like they prefer people to use a sword too, if we're being honest. But I also don't think they like seeing how broken that balancing is. That's what they talked about today. They spent like a good 20 minutes talking about balancing it.
There's so much stuff. You know, you could pull in so many different games to try to figure out what the perfect formula is, you know, to solve this issue.
Yeah.
But I think, like, what worked in Fortnite is not going to work in Sea of Thieves, and what works in Tarkov or what works in, you know, Apex isn't.
That's what I'm a
here.
little worried about, to be honest. Because what they were talking about today.
I
Why is she still talking to me? What
Go
do you
on,
want?
surprise me. Come back when you're buying the grog.
Okay. Lorena wouldn't stop talking to me up there.
I was concerned. I was like, "Oh God, what's happened?"
Well, when it's for the adventure, but I don't know why they have it active now. Because like you go up to talk to her and she has nothing to say. But what I'm worried about is they were talking about how they want to change the whole system. And I was telling you earlier, like with the drop off of bullets and stuff, which wasn't intended design, but it makes hit registration and other stuff not work as well. I'm worried that they're gonna like make this basically like shoot like Fortnite guns, and I don't like that. I like how they shoot now, I just don't like how quickly you can switch between guns.
I mean, I like the whole bullet drop thing. I think that works very well, especially for like how the game is supposed to feel.
I love the bullet drop. It makes it feel more realistic, and it makes the gunplay feel unique compared to like other games.
Yeah, I think too, when looking at, I guess, the way that guns work, I think it wouldn't be fun to have it where it's just like you shoot the gun and it just goes straight, you know, forever. Because I mean, as cool as maybe you'd probably get a YouTube clip that'd look insane if someone's sniping someone from another ship, you know.
Well, they have that.
But
you can definitely snipe people like that. It's just you have to think more because you have to figure out like how high do I have to aim up before the bullet drops.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I mean, other games have bullet drop already, but again, those are different.
yeah.
Different style, different time period, you know, as well.
Well, I don't know what is it. Something more like the system, how it works. But from what I heard, like that was the main thing that was going to change. Like there wouldn't be bullet drop off, and they said that they are worried. They're not worried, but they don't want to develop it themselves. They want to find like a partner to help co-develop it. So like, not saying Fortnite, but like someone like Fortnite, maybe like Halo, even those guys, to like fix that.
I mean, this company is owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, so Halo or someone like that would probably be the most obvious.
Yeah, like any of the companies that are under Microsoft's domain.
Activision? Call of Duty?
Yeah, we could.
Hey, is Sony and Nintendo under Microsoft yet? I can't remember. They just buy them so often now.
No, not yet. All right,
Not
knock on wood.
yet.